And yet another review with Star Wars. Yes, I can't get too far away from Star Wars. It is my favorite thing. And today we're going to be dealing with the worst shot in the Star Wars galaxy, a Stormtrooper. Yes, but yet any one of us would love to have Stormtrooper armor. Isn't that kind of odd? I find that they are horrible shots. We all know it. It's a big joke. You can't see out of the helmet, yet any one of us would love to have this armor. So today we're going to be dealing with the Legends in 3D A New Hope Stormtrooper 1/2 scale bust. These are from Diamond Select Toys and Gentle Giant Ltd. They are $200 for retail. I'm sure if you look online, you can find some place that's going to have it maybe just a little under, maybe offer free shipping, but they retail for $200. As usual, I love to tell you to patronize your local comic book store and order it directly from them. This seems like a pretty straightforward item. Star Wars Stormtrooper bust. Yeah, they're probably going to have it. Now, to further illustrate how cool I really thought the Stormtrooper bust was, and I don't even have it out of the box yet. I just happened to get a couple of extra props out just in case you had any doubt of my love of Star Wars and how many Stormtroopers that I have. I think this might be all of them. Now, I do have two that didn't quite make the cut, and they were probably more Mandalorian style Stormtroopers. And I say that is because they're very yellow, and I brought them in anyway, but I gotta give them props. This was my brother's. This was the probably the very first Stormtrooper we had, and then this guy here who's got the darkened tooth. I really don't know what that is, but that was my Stormtrooper. So this shows you we're creeping up here on a little over 45 years now of these two toys, and yeah, they belonged in a bag. But thankfully my mom worked in the toy department at a department store, and when Star Wars was on the way out, these figures were 10 cents a piece. My dad said, hey, you can take as many as you want, plus we have your mother's discount. So they were less than 10 cents a piece. Yep, I love Star Wars. So let's get these guys out of the way, and we are going to do one heck of a review here. All right, so we're going to get them out of the box here. It's a little bit bigger than our normal bust. I mean, this is a 1/2 scale, so we're almost, half full size. But, of course, these are all, these are limited edition. It looks like we have 968 of 1,000. Looks like a 968, but we will double check that when we get inside. Now, it says that it's 10 inches tall. The box itself is about a foot. So we've got at least an inch of styrofoam wrapped around this bad boy. So we're going to open them up here as gently as we can. We will take a look at this. Now, all right, now before we get into it, we do have our letter of authenticity. I'm still guessing at 968. 968. It's kind of hard to tell. Not the greatest handwriting in the world. And it's interesting too that the box is Diamond Select, but yeah, we get a Gentle Giant little booklet. Of course, I love the Star Wars booklet. Anything updated? Not really. Some of the books we've gone through lately, we've had a lot of these guys. So we have done Kanan Jarrus. We have done a Mandalorian Trooper. We haven't done Wrecker yet. So it's weird that I have not been sent Wrecker. So maybe he's coming. But we have done both of these two legends as well as an officer. So haven't done the Obi-Wan or the Stormtrooper yet. So very cool. Looking forward to those coming out. Now we're going to keep him inside the styrofoam coffin here. Open him up real gentle. And we did it backwards. Again, going to reiterate, I always keep the styrofoam. I rotate, try to get these guys in and out. You can only have so much on display, so much that the wife will let you have. But even then, I get sick of seeing it too. So it's kind of nice to just say, hey, you know what? This week, we're going to change it. We're going to bring out the aliens from the cantina, or we're going to bring out Jedi and really change it up. I'm doing a slow reveal here. Got this bag on it. And lately, I'd like to bring out, and you'll see this in a lot of my reviews, the busts have been amazing. The bottom part, the base. I mean, the bust is great as it is, but the base has really captured the character for a lot of these. So, take a look here. And then we are going to say, okay. So, very nice, like this. So it told us it was 10 inches tall. All right. And then I'm going to bring in a 6-inch first order trooper here, so you can see its feet, so it gives you scale. And then because we've done a heck of a lot of Boba Fett's, a heck of a lot of Stormtroopers, well, I just revealed it. We're going to bring in a very vintage Boba Fett from the Kenner line and sit him here. I mean, this guy's really beat. This was my brother's. My brother's stuff got really pounded, but it kind of gives you a scale of what we're dealing with here. So what I'm going to say here is about the bust is they definitely focused on the rifle. So this kind of looks like, you know, a bit of the rifle here, the piece. More like, it's kind of hard to say exactly, but you can see what they were going for here. But the Stormtrooper armor itself glistens, has a nice sheen to it. These are clearly not a Mandalorian one. Speaking of, I mean, a remnant trooper, I should say. And you will find a remnant trooper in our reviews here. One of our favorite items that we had. Just really high detail, gunmetal, like wear. That wear is like essential to Star Wars. Like certainly the Stormtrooper can look brand new, and they're part of the Imperials. You know, everything's going to be high polished, you know, pristine. But the weapons and this wear and everything that looked lived in, that was something that George Lucas really strived for, that everything had a story. Everything looked like it had been used over and over again. Really, really a great detail. And it's such a contrast to the Stormtroopers themselves. This is nice. This wear here that we have with the suit underneath. Love this. And I have the Stormtrooper helmet too. I have the Black Series helmets, and I just love them. They keep putting them out with all the different colors and stuff, which is great if that's your thing. I just want an original Stormtrooper helmet, and I got one. I just love it to death. Love the blue here. Such a great piece. A lot of the dust here I'm just knocking off with my finger. It's just styrofoam remnants. Really such a great piece. Really just highlighting, you know, museum quality. Really great, something for your bookshelf, you know, your racks of Star Wars comics, your novels, your DVDs, your Blu-rays, whatever have you. This is something that would really say, this is where my Star Wars stuff is, and this is what I need. Just fantastic sculpt. This is Bob from Total Toy Recon. I really want to thank Diamond Select Toys and Gentle Giant for sending this out and allowing me to put all those Stormtroopers on display. That was also a lot of fun. But these retail for $200. This is something that you give as a gift to a family member, to a Star Wars fan. You know, it's a nice thank you gift for any reason, any kind of gift. This says, I know you love Star Wars, and here's something that's really going to amplify your love of that property. This is fantastic. Thank you.